We'll take Mike in the second row on your right.
Mike Curtis, Dallas Morning News. Jason, Kyrie and Luka have combined to score 1,079 points as a duo. It's the most in NBA history. Regardless of what happens tonight, what have they proven together as a group?
They shoot the ball a lot. I mean, they're good. They're really good, and that number is incredible when you think about it. But it works, and so we're going to need to add to that point total tonight if we want to win.
We'll go Eddie, a couple rows back.
Jason, Eddie Sefco, Mavs.com. We've seen Dereck Lively make his first three, and he works on that quite a bit in practices and so forth. I'm wondering how you guys as a staff and with him balance trying to expand his game and grow it outward, but also remembering that he's really good around the rim, and you probably don't want to lose that.
Yeah, I think there's a balance. There's communication. There's always development with one's individual game, and so it's almost going to be a year since we had him in the draft. I think the draft is in 9 or 10 days, and so to be able to see where he has improved, not just in his strength, but also the other areas, and he can shoot. He has the ability. He has a nice stroke out beyond the arc, and so in due time he will be one that's going to probably shoot a lot of threes. But right now his strength is offensive rebounding, the vertical game, and then defense, being able to guard the ball and then also protect the rim.
Dwayne, towards the center.
Dwayne Price, Mavs.com. Jason, you guys are 3-0 in Game 5s during this playoff runs. What is it about this team when Game 5 comes around that you just do whatever you got to do to win the game?
Yeah, those have been games that we've looked at as games that can change the series. And so just understanding swing games, when you look at 3 and 5 are typically the swing games. And so we've really have had success in Game 5s, and hopefully that will continue tonight.
Tim, standing on the right.
Jason, Porzingis is available. Mazzola says expect to see him tonight. How does that change things for you guys? And with him coming back off of that injury, how much will you guys maybe want to go at him and see, just how healthy he is, how well he's moving?
Yeah, I think we expected him back at some point, and he's available tonight. What does it change? Just his ability to score in Game 1 and 2. We have to be better. We got to make him, put it on the floor where he just can't catch and shoot. And then defensively, we have to be aware of his shot blocking, and so we got to account for him when we do drive it to the paint. That he's one that can change or block shots, and we have to be better at that. In Game 1 and 2, we weren't very good. So with him on the floor, we'll see how he moves. But I think that healthy or not healthy, healthy, we're going to still check to see how he moves. And so that nothing changes there.
Joe in the front on your right.
Joe Varden, The Athletic. Jason, before Game 4, you had those comments that turned out to be really prescient about how there'd be a moment when either your players would have to decide if they were going to concede the series or if the Celtics would punt, and we saw what happened. What do you expect tonight? And is what you saw at a Game 4, does that tell you that the Mavericks won't concede and you'll fight all the way through?
Yeah, we're going to fight. We put ourselves in a position in Game 4 to get a win, to keep the series going, and now we're here in Boston where they've played extremely well at home, but we still feel that the pressure's on them to end the series. For us is to go out there and play. Hopefully we can copy some of the things that we did in Game 4 to have success, and hopefully we can put ourselves in a position tonight to win. But as we've always said in this league, it's hard to close the door. Nothing's given. You got to earn it. And so for tonight, we got to find a way to keep this thing going back and get it back to Dallas.
Shane, second row on your right.
Jason, Shane with Forbes. Historically, Luka has thrived in the moments where he's on the road and he's against the wall, his back's against the wall. Curious, why do you think he thrives in those moments?
He's a superstar. He's one of the best players in the world. And most stars love that type of atmosphere, that type of setting, and that's what makes them stars. Is that they tend to bring their best game with their back against the wall. He's done it for the Mavs and for his national team, and so we expect nothing any less than that tonight.
All the way in the back on your left.
Hey, Jason, Aurelia for the German Basket Magazine. We keep on talking that we say no one ever came back from a 3-0, but we saw it happen in the Major League Baseball 2004 Red Sox against the Yankees, and also 1942 the Stanley Cup. Did you know that? And I know you always keep on saying, you just think game by game, but how much is there desire inside of you to really make the impossible happening, being now in basketball also one of the teams who made it?
Yeah, I knew about the Red Sox and Yankees, but when you talk about being down 3-0, that's the truth, and those are the facts. But there is another game to be played, and so if you can just stay in the present, that can help with what you're trying to achieve, and that's to keep the series going. And we did that in Game 4 here on the road. We have to be in the present. We can't think about Game 6 or Game 4. We have to play Game 5. And so we're excited about having this opportunity, and hopefully we can put our best foot forward to keep this thing going.